Hi friends, Rosebud Stitcher here, back with floss tube number 3. Thank you for joining me again, and I want to thank everyone for their kind comments. I think I responded to all of them. If not, I apologize for that, and like I said, I really enjoy the interaction and the sharing of this community, so I want to make sure I'm responding to all of them, and hopefully I didn't miss yours. So I wanted to show you today some of the things I've been working on since our last visit. I have a finish and some progress on another piece and some plans and a little bit of pause. So sit back and enjoy, and once again, thanks for coming by. So the first thing I finished was the Jenny Bean's Creation Sampler by Shakespeare Peddler, also known as Kitten Stitcher for those of you that watch her on flosstube. I did this on the 40 count vintage pair with the called for sampler threads. So here is my finish. So I think it's, as we met last time, I had this portion down here to finish. I didn't quite get it done in the week rotation I usually use, but I knew I wanted to finish it, so I took a little extra time and finished it up yesterday afternoon. I didn't make any changes to it. The only thing I changed a little bit was, I'm going to hopefully get this in here a little closer, is this little portion here was to be done 1/1, and I felt it was too bulky with the DMC thread, so I just did the 10th stitch or the half cross stitch on that. So once again, a finish, and I'm hoping to get off to my LNS this morning and get that framed up because I'm really looking forward to hanging that up. So after I finished that yesterday, I pulled out my Coming to America. And this is where I've gotten so far. So today I'm hoping to get this side of the border done, and that will be the end of page 2, and then I'm all set to start adding all of those lovely ladies' names onto my sampler. So I'm really enjoying stitching this. So that's what I've worked on since our last visit. Some of the plans I have is, well, first off, some finishing plans that I have for this, I'm hoping to do in this year. Like I said, when I went through my whip parade, there was a few things I, noted that I wanted to get finished. Of course, I want to get my linens and threads finished up, and I've kept up with that, so I'm ready to do October. The download's available, and that'll be in my rotation in 2 weeks, or 2 weeks, week and a half. I want to, of course, finish Coming to America, hopefully by the 66 days that it took them to sail. So hopefully sometime in mid-November I'll have that finished. Creation Sampler was one thing I wanted to finish, and it was due up in my rotation. And like I said, I usually stitch on something from Sunday to Saturday evening. And on Saturday evening, I realized I'm not done with this, but I knew it didn't take another whole week's rotation, so I just continued working on that. And then 2 other things that I would like to get completed this year was the S. Ward Little Rag, and that's due up in my rotation towards the end of October, and I don't have very much left on that. And then hopefully the La-Di-Da, This Is the Day, I can get that completed also, and that's due up in my rotation next year. So just kind of setting a few goals to get those done this year and clear up some spots in my rotation. So, but as of right now, what I plan on starting, this Sunday I'm due for a new start because I had finished last year's October start. And I am not going to have a lot of free time next week to be stitching. I'm actually going to be staying with my two granddaughters while my daughter and her husband are away for a friend's wedding. So I'll be with them from Saturday morning till Thursday evening. So not a lot of time stitching, but I'm hoping that when the oldest one is in kindergarten all day, her little sister will take a little nap and I can get a few stitches in. But either way, that week I plan on starting Purberry by Erica Michaels. I'm going to do all three pieces, the two pillows and the berry. And I really love this. It's got orange kitties on both this pillow, and this berry has an orange kitty. And I love my orange kitty. And I'm going to change the name that says Oscar, but I plan on personalizing it with my kitty's name. So I've got the called for threads that she calls for, and the linen all ready to go. I think this is going to be lovely, and I look forward to getting started on that. So another thing, in thinking of what I want to finish, how do I want to run my rotation next year, and that sort of thing. What projects do I want to maybe start? I definitely will be doing a New Year's Day start. The last couple years, I've always done a New Year's Day start, even if I haven't finished the last New Year's Day start. Always starting a new one. And what I thought I would start this year is Stacy Nash Primitives Mary Barra Sampler. She stitches in 1829 at age 11. I just love the colors of this. We got an obligatory red house in there, some sheep. So I just think this is beautiful. She's a big girl. Finished on 36 count is going to be a little over 18 inches and almost 20 inches long. So it is a big girl. So I'm going to start getting that kitted up and ready to go so that on New Year's Day I can get this started. But the reason I'm sharing this so early is I was wondering if there's anybody out there who's got this in their stash that would like to stitch it, or is contemplating stitching it, or has it started, but maybe would like to join me on a stitch along with this. I would really enjoy that. I think it's a good way to get to know other stitchers a little better on a different level. So I was just wondering, that's why I'm putting it out there. If there's anybody who would like to join me, either leave a comment or maybe message me through Instagram. I'm on Instagram as Rosebud Stitcher also. So if there's anybody who'd like to join me with that, the Mary Barris Sampler, I would like that. And now some haul. So I've got a few things here. I got a couple things coming also, and I'm sure I just won't walk in and get that piece framed at House of Stitches today, but we'll probably pick up some other things. I know I've got some floss waiting for me, but in the meantime, I've got a few things here, and what I have, the first purchase today that I'm going to share with you is from a fellow floss tuber. She's got a new floss tube, and she's also got an Etsy store, and her Etsy store is called Pumpkin Creek Primitives, and that's also the name of her floss tube. She's very enjoyable, and if you like kitties, her kitties sometimes pop in. So she sent a little bag of goodies also with my order, and I have to say it was very quick. I ordered it on the weekend, and it was out Monday mornings, so very quick. And she sent a couple little kitty stickers or post-it things, some buttons, a threader. She also sent a tea bag, and I don't know, this is the first time I've seen this. I don't know if you've seen it before, but it's Be My Friend granulated honey packet. And it's granulated in here. It's just like a sugar packet, but it's got, excuse me, it's honey. And I don't know about you, well, besides my coffee in the morning, my drink of choice is unsweetened iced tea. All day, love it. But especially now as the cooler months going on, sometimes in the afternoon I do enjoy a cup of hot tea. Or maybe in the evenings, a cup of chamomile tea before bedtime or something like that. But my hot tea, I want flavored with honey. And I have always bought the bottled honey, and invariably it crystallizes. So I'm really looking forward to trying this because I think it'll be quite enjoyable in a cup of hot tea. So what I went there to purchase, and what's nice about her name is, I don't want to call her Pumpkin Creek, but her name is Bobby. What's nice about her floss tube is she kind of shows some of the things she has in her Etsy store, and then you could hop over there real quick. One of the things she showed was this carriage house sampler, cat's eyes. And I'd never seen this before, but I thought it was so cute. All the little kitties peeking out of the pumpkin. I just thought that was so enjoyable. So I got that from her. And another purchase I got from her, and I am not even going to try to do the designer. I'll just put this up here, share that with you. But welcome, Great Pumpkin. So I kind of lean towards the cutesy stuff for Halloween, so I'm looking forward to doing that. And I also got my just cross-stitch Christmas ornament special. I used to subscribe to I was a long time subscriber, and I think I've got every one of the Christmas ornament issues, but I'm no longer subscribing, but I still picked this up and the Halloween one. The other purchase, like I said, I'm really trying to get into wool applique, and I wanted something. I didn't want to, I didn't necessarily want to do project bags for the project I was working on with them. So I was looking for something to keep my wool applique projects in when I get those started. And I found these. These are from Primitive Gatherings, and they're ruler boxes, and I just thought they were so cute. So this large one, I will be you can fit a 12 foot, not hardly, a 12-inch square in there as you're working on it. And then you can have, your little notions over here, your Baldani threads, your scissors, and that sort of thing. And then I picked up some of the other, it came as a set, and I got these other ones. Got a little square one, and a couple of rectangular ones, and these also you could line some Baldani threads up in. So I just thought that was really, really cute, and I'm looking forward to staying organized when I finally get up the nerve and take the plunge on that. So hopefully here soon I will do that. And another thing, my last purchase is something I found on another new floss tuber, Log Cabin Stitcher. She was sharing how her setup is for when she stitches, and she shared this item. I don't know about you, but all the years I've been stitching, like I shared before, close to 40 years, I've always used the magnet board and I've followed along, the Luron magnet board. Followed along. Works great, but I was having trouble, like, where my stitching chair is just a good spot for it. And she shared this thing. This is actually for knitters, but it will work really well. It's from Knitter's Pride, and this lovely thing. It opens up. It's got some snaps, so you can snap it. It's got a pocket over here and a place for a pin, or in my case, a highlighter. And then over here is your magnetized board. So this is the back side of my Coming to America, so you can see just how large it is. Got some extra magnets on there. I've got my, the one I can move up and down to follow along. And what's nice about this, on my furniture, I can sit this on the arm of my chair, up and down like this. I could do it like this if I've got a shorter piece. And I just thought it was really nifty, very convenient, and as long as Miss Candy Kitty there doesn't think she needs to knock it off like she did last night, it works really well. So this is Knitter's Pride. I found it right on Amazon, but I thought it was great, then your piece is kind of saved there too. So I've showed you everything I've worked on since our last visit, my haul, my plan. Once again, if you want to join me with that stitch along, beginning on the 1st of January in 2021, I would welcome that. And you can either, like I said, leave a comment here, or message me through Instagram, and we can get that set up and get to know each other a little better probably that way. So I think that's all for today. Actually, if you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell to be notified. I appreciate that, and I appreciate all your kind comments again. So until next time, stay safe, be well, and may you be blessed with stitches. Thank you.